Okay, welcome to a brand new video, and today, as you can see, it's a Fortnite video. I'm not doing that on purpose. I don't even fucking play Fortnite anymore. But basically, I'm looking like a fucking burnt crisp right now. So, this is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so today I'm gonna be covering some topics like, just generally like, something to do with, just bike life generally at the moment and why it's so fucked up. And what I think we could do to like maybe fix it, and the main reasons is like making it like this. And there's around 3 topics that I'm going to cover from what happened and what made it like this and how it ended up becoming how it is at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to cover topic 1 at the moment right now. Okay, so the first topic that we're going to be covering is Wheelie K and his in and out in Brighton and how that's affected bike life. Okay, so I don't actually think that Wheelie K did anything wrong here. All he was doing was recording the in and out. As you can see, he doesn't actually really get involved with any of the people. He's just talking, and yeah, he hasn't actually done much wrong apart from recording. Well, obviously, the whole situation is kind of illegal, so it's not the best. But compared to what other people in the video were doing, he did hardly anything wrong. But this video got quite big and ended up getting on the news, and this is what people think. This is what people think about when they think of bike life. So this is what they see, because this is one of the videos that ended up getting pretty big. Whereas the Bike Storms ones, they were big, but they weren't that big, and no one really cared about them. All they care about is on the news is when bike life has done something wrong. So they've seen this and they've used it as an advantage to make bike life look worse than it actually is. But as far as Wheelie K goes, he hasn't really done too much wrong. I mean, apart from obviously doing the in and out. But compared to other people in the video, he isn't the worst culprit, so he shouldn't have been the one that got arrested. But I will be leaving Wheelie K's video in the link in my description, so if you want to go watch the whole thing, it's not on Wheelie K's channel anymore, but there is a way you can watch the whole video, so I'll leave a link for that in the description. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be covering, topic 2, is the big situation with Joe Beckett and Mac. So basically, Joe Beckett got accused for a bunch of things like stealing a bike, having a knife, but he did kind of explain himself and he has apologised, so I think everyone should be given a second chance because he's apologised, so everyone makes mistakes. But basically, this was the start of Bike Storms being cancelled, because Bike Storms has ended up being cancelled for this year because not just because of Joe Beckett, but because of other people and some videos that have sprung up. And Mac is doing it. He said he's doing it for our own safety. But in my opinion, I think it would have been the same. Like, I think Bike Storms should still be able to run. And if Bike Storms isn't run, I think that the Collective Bikes team should make their own version of Bike Storms, similar to Swerve Sunday, but like I think that's why they are kind of like turning towards making Swerve Sunday even bigger, because they know that there's a big chance of Bike Storms being permanently cancelled. But I don't really think Joe Beckett did much wrong. Like, he admitted what he did, and he said what he did wrong, said what he think wasn't fair. But the whole thing about him being on probation or whatever, that bullshit, that's just a bit dumb. Like, Mac, he does have a big it's a big influence in bike life, but no one's actually given him the role as leader, so he can't decide whether someone gets on his probation shit. That is for the police to decide, not for him to decide. But that's my opinion on that. And I'm going to be covering the third topic of what's wrong with bike life at the moment, just now. Okay, so this is why I believe the police are doing wrong at the moment. So every time anybody goes to city now, if you ride in city, then once you get there, if you're in a big group of, I'd say, around 10 people, then you will have police cars like coming after you, like if they see you, they like wheelie at all or anything like that, they will turn their sirens on and they will chase you and they will try and arrest and seize people's bikes. So I believe that if they're gonna do that, then they at least need to make a place where people can ride, because they've promised before that they were going to make a place where everyone can go and ride, but that just never happened. So I think if they're going to try and arrest people for wheeling, even if they go to like strips like Regents or Bikestorms Park, they go to strips like that and they'll still get arrested there for riding. So I think if they're going to try and arrest people for riding in places where they think they shouldn't be, they should have a place where we are allowed to ride, because then I understand if you're going to arrest people for riding in the wrong places if they give us a place to ride. So that's my opinion on the police and why I think they're doing their jobs wrong at the moment. Like one time I was going through Kennington and I nearly got my bike seized. I was with like a bunch of people and we were riding, and I stopped to talk to them and they wrestled me to the ground. When I stopped to talk to them, I got off my bike and they still said that I was resisting or some shit like that. So they do abuse their power a bit, which is why I think at the moment the police it's just like not right. They're corrupt. They need to like fix up. So yeah, that's what I think is wrong with bike life at the moment. I think it would be pretty good if Collective Bikes tried to make their Swerve Sunday bigger, because as soon as I get back to the UK I will be going to Swerve Sunday and making a video on it, hopefully. So yeah, you can stay tuned for that. And I'm also, if this video does well with me just talking, I'm going to be making a video why I decided that I might be quitting bikes. But there is a reason why I might, and there's a reason why I might be able to stay now. So yeah, if this video hits 200 views, then I'll make a video on why I was nearly quit. If not, then you'll just have to wait for the next video when I'm back in the UK. And so yeah, if you did like the video, like and subscribe. Let's try and get to 450 subscribers, and thank you for all watching.
Boss shit, you fuck niggas. I don't trust niggas. If you boss chickens, then you tell you a fuck nigga. Ain't telling the gang if you mention my name, boy. I promise I'ma keep you better, dot nigga. What's up with you? I go out with you. Used to fuck.